Welcome to KR Films Entertainment Channel. I am going to explain a romantic love story film in 2022 movie named Sita Ramam. Sita Ramain Ansari, a Pakistani fanatic, opposes the loving relationship between Muslims and Hindus in Kashmir in 1964. He intends to break the band and isolate them. He unambiguously accepts that the Indian Army forces are the reason for the solidarity. He trains young people in Pakistan and sends them to Kashmir to make his plans work. He encourages them to live in disguise in 1985 every and is a wild Pakistani-based troublemaker in London who despises anything Indian, and she burns down an Indian's vehicle in retaliation for India can see. Booming Pakistan's banner. Her college's administration leading group discovers the vehicle's owner to be their support provider named On and Maid and requests that she apologize to him because everyone dislikes apologizing to Indians On, and offers her two options: pay him 1 million rupees 10 lakh I enter as compensation or be expelled from college. She decides to compensate him and returns to Pakistan to meet her grandfather, Pakistan Army Brigadier Tariq, who has provided her with money to compensate him. He learns that her grandfather has died upon arrival in Pakistan. In his will, he requests that she deliver a letter written in 1965 by Indian Army Lieutenant Ram to his law. Have received in my lock me in India, which he could not do because it was a debt that every had to pay. She will inherit his fortune if she succeeds. Though initially hesitant, everyone agrees to deliver the letter to her in order for her to inherit Target's fortune. A free travels to Hyderabad in search of Cedar, accompanied by Bloggy, her senior at London University. She arrives at the address only to discover that it is a ladies' college. She inquiries about Sita with Subramanian, who has been working there for over 20 years. He tells, offering that the college was once than it was of Hyderabad Royal Palace, which Princess Noor to have donated for girls' education. He also claims that no one named Cedar was present. Without any information, Every is unable to locate Cedar. She goes in search of Ram after having an idea instead and discovers Lieutenant because Farm, his home address in Kashmir. Verma was a member of Ram's regiment. Average visits Ram's friend to rejoice Shaman and superior Vishnu Sharma after meeting because and learns about Ram's lie. Ansari, who dispatched teenagers to Kashmir in 1964, tells them where the Indian Army is located. Made yourself on gives the army the order to apprehend and execute the Pakistani youngsters after learning about them, since they pose a threat to the security of the Indians and Kashmir. However, their scheme backfires when local Kashmir the Muslims, who believe the children to be their own, attack each soldier who was responsible for the children's deaths. Ansari enters Kashmir knowing this would occur and brainwashes the Muslims there. The angered Muslims put a match to the places of Kashmiri Pandits in Agadha, mindful that they are affected by Smash attempts to stop them, where he catches the Whitney. This and uncovers reality to the Kashmiri Muslims. After learning the reality, they apologize for attempting to prompt district upper and help the Indian Armed Forces in extinguishing the flames. This episode becomes public news and Smash and his kindred regiment mates become public legends. Richa locks me and insightful rider shows up to meet with them. Through which she discovers that Smashed is a vagrant. The following day on the radio, she educates everyone concerning Ram and requests that everybody in India send their affection to him. Therefore, Slam gets a ton of letters from individuals across India recognizing him as their sibling and child. He's excited to realize that he has a major for family and starts composing letters to answer every one of them. One of them is a letter composed by them, Lakshmi, tending to him as their significant other. Smash is shocked and consistently gets letters from her with no location at some point because and Smash accept a similar train as Cedar in light of the moment subtleties given by her in the letters and search the whole train. He rehashes a puzzle written in her letter with the goal that she can remember him and gives her his companion's landline number and leaves the train. Upon his landing at his companion, their choice Sharm, his home, he gets out to realize that the telephone has been dead for 7 days. Cedar comes looking for Smash. Hid their toys home. They meet and Smashed snaps off photo of her carefully. Sita leaves once more without giving him a location. Slam goes to an enchanted show looking for Sita and meets her companion, who uncovers that she has been composing many letters to him yet posted a couple of them. He becomes more acquainted with the dance educator living in Princess North Your Hand's royal residence in Hyderabad. Add to show her bar Nottingham, he enters the royal residence with the assistance of Superman. Human meets Cedar. Smash discovers that he saved CD from riots in Agadha and that it was her most memorable experience with him. In any case, Slam couldn't see her, which answers Cedar's conundrum in one of the letters she presented to Smash. It is subsequently uncovered that Sita is in all honesty Princess Noor Johan Woo's marriage partnership is fixed with the sovereign of Oman to save her family's manufacturing plants and organizations that were caught in Oman. She goes to say her goodbye to Smash, however winds up going with him the following 4 days where they meet his family, the ones that thought give him the letters. Sita and Smash are kept an eye there on by a column as pictures together. Afterwards, Slam drops off Sita at the royal residence and leaves for Kashmir. The photos get distributed in the paper uncovering the princess' affection for an everyday person. Sita uncovers to her sibling that the news is valid and drops her coalition. And she leaves for Kashmir for Slam, where she meets Smash, who is thrilled upon her appearance. They get to know each other enormous. Smash's kinder mates has seeded out the meet Vishnu Shaman and his family at supper, notwithstanding they are gone after by the youth looking for retaliation for the previous experiences. They catch him and get the exact area. Oh, I'm sorry. Smash guarantees the adolescent that he will safeguard his more youthful sister Wahida from Ansari. The military plans and mysterious mission to weapon down on Sori and cautions the officers that in the event that they get found out they will be repudiated by the military and pronounced swindlers. CD is trusting that Smash will uncover her actual person. Analogy, however, Slam informs her regarding the mission to kill I'm sorry Slam. Thus New Sharma and his group leave for the activity by crossing the Indian boundary and effectively executing on sorry. Nonetheless, the brigadier gets frightened by the flames that began because of the cross terminating and begins for their area. Smash and his group are going to leave, however, see where he either, so he passes on to save her. In any case, Slam alongside Vishnu Sharma is caught by the Pakistan armed force while different fighters escape effectively. Smash surrenders were heated a Brigadier Tariq and they are tormented pitilessly to uncover the directions to the Indian Armed Force base in Kashmir. However, Brigadier Talk shows compassion for Slam and Vishnu and give it a second thought while Seat is tracking down purposes behind the late appearance of Smash and gets known as the Indian Armed Force. Announces Slam and Vishnu as abandoned fighters while utilizing animal power. The Pakistani troopers can get Vishnu to uncover the directions of the Indian Armed Force spaces to them in return for his opportunity and not hurting his loved ones. Thus news gets delivered. However, they hang Smash to cripple the Indian Armed Force. The Indian Armed Force bases in Kashmir are obliterated and Smash is marked as attacks dapper. Before his execution, Smash composes a letter to CD and requests that the Brigadier convey to her in 1985 with the assistance of Vishnu. Every discovers that the brigadier was Tariq. Furthermore, the kid whose life was saved by Slam during the fire is Every herself, which is the reason Tariq said that conveying the letter was the obligation she needed to satisfy. At the point when Vishnu gets some information about the letter posed by Smash to see she tells that the logic has the letter. Vishnu becomes frightened about the data composed by Smash as he was the person who uncovered the directions to the Pakistani Armed Force. A change differing with overwhelming sadness conveys the letter to see that through Bloody, where they find out about Smash's blame listeners and furthermore find the news cutout connected to it about Princess Noor to haunt of Hyderabad being infatuated with an everyday person, uncovering that Slam had some awareness of Seat, his actual way of life as a Muslim, and couldn't have cared less. With Slam's letter in Every is proof and witness. A request is requested on Vishnu Sharma in his regiment. Out of shame, this new Sharma shoots himself with his administration pistol. See the figures out how to defend Smash and reestablishes his name and distinction in the Indian Armed Force. Thank you for watching.